because I couldn't get there in time. I tried. The point is I tried, but no bueno. No bueno. How is everybody? I'm drinking coffee. How are you guys? I'm looking, I'm like, oh, whatever. Shit happens, right? Oh my God. I'm trying to get this thing out of here. How are you guys? Are you here? Am I talking to myself? I feel like I might be talking to myself. Could happen. Does happen. Oh, there you guys are. I'm like, am I talking to myself? I feel like I'm talking to myself. Oh my God. All right, I'm taking these things out for a second. You can't imagine, you guys, I've been on the computer for 8 hours trying to back up 60,000 pictures and videos. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I talk to myself. I'm like, let me talk to myself. I hate it, you guys. I mean, I don't have my pink lights on. This is willy-nilly. Willy-nilly tonight. How are you guys? Yeah, I'm not going to be on long because I got my computer guy calling me, Elijah, to help me, of course, because if he didn't help me, I'd probably end up stabbing myself. Like, oh, I've got all these. You should see, look, I've got hard drives, hard drives. Oh, I hate it, y'all. I hate it. Just hard drive world. Fuck that boyfriend. You'll be back with him, though. It's a retrograde. Look at this. I need this, you guys. Look, these platismals. I never thought about a platismal till people started talking about it, right? And now I'm thinking about it. I don't want to think about it. Oh my God. Having a scary day. Don't be scared. Oh my God. Busy Bee. You know what happened this morning? So I'm running, right? No, it's Malcolm. Is Jamara, is Karma real? I don't know what Jamara is. Maybe Jamara is real too. Yes, Tucson, Arizona, of course, is gonna, yeah, Hulk Hogan bid it, right? But he doesn't have the same fanfare as Ozzy did. Yep. Oh, your fiance, wait, I miss my fiance. He's in heaven. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a hard one. He's there with Ozzy, though. Okay, don't yell at me for saying that. That's an asshole comment, but I just thought I should say it. Eggs soften and tighten. Eggs soften and tighten. I don't know what that means. So I'm running this morning and I'm going down this hill and I put my hand on a branch and I'm like, what is that? Because there's like this brown shit under the branch and it was a whole cluster of thousands of bees. I literally put, if you're killed in your dream, no, not necessarily. I literally put my hand on the cluster and the bees were bzzz, like that, bzzz, all over, but they didn't bite me. So I was like so glad. Wait, egg whites for your skin. Oh yeah, we used to do that back in the day. Who is this scam? Oh, again, yeah. Well, you can think what you want. Perhaps you're the scam saying, who is this scam? Don't you love what people do? They're like, so, well, yeah, career of 40 years, hardly a scam. Anyway, Revelstoke, hot water. I'm trying to think of it. Spencer Pratt. I love Spencer Pratt. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I got to put the air on now. Fucking boiling. I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm coffee. Do you do readings for TikTok? I do nothing for TikTok. And I never did. I had 450,000 people, probably why they took my account down, and I never earned any money because I don't want to be a pitch man. I'm not going to sit there like a clown and do readings. No, I've done it, but I'm not anybody's clown for like $1. I'm not doing a reading. Sorry, just not. I'd rather give it away for free than doing that. No. I know Spencer and his crystals dying laughing because they fucking work. Anyway, yeah, no, TikTok stole my account with 450,000 people. They allow over 200 frauds of my name. And they say that's not okay. Like, that's my name, likeness, and image. That's what it is. That's what it is. You know, I know Spencer, of course, Spencer had crystals. That's the first thing he looked for. That's what you'd find if my house burnt down. You'd find the huge, big crystals. I have huge obsidian balls and huge, I had 450,000 followers without selling one thing. Without selling one thing, because I don't want to be a pitch woman. If I wanted to do that, I'd go work for fucking commercials and make 50 grand a commercial, not a, you know, whatever on TikTok. No thanks. Yeah, I watched it online after the fact. That's why I'm backing up my stuff. I have my Aussie pictures and stuff from events I went to and all of that. So I don't want to lose those because I thought about it. Yes, I don't have hot flashes, but thank you. I'm just hot in Los Angeles. That's what I am. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but you know, what the hell was I going to say? Right out of my head. Oh my God. You guys, what is with the TikTok people? I have to get the microphone out. So I'm a professional runner, meaning I don't get paid for it, but I do it every day and I've been doing it for over 50 years. And I run at least 7 miles a day, if not 12, weekends 20. I've been doing it since I was a little kid, right? So people will message me and go, I'm really worried about you. You don't have any water with you. Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid? Okay, first of all, distance runners know how much water they need for their body, okay? Literally. 7 miles, nobody's dying unless you got real health problems. You're not dying in 7 miles. Like maybe if you're 80 and you have a heart arrhythmia, then you shouldn't be doing that. But nobody is dying in 7 miles, okay? Unless you're like a big, stupid loser. I said what I said. You're not. You're not. You can go 3 days without water. You are not going to die in 7 miles, okay? You're not. It's not going to happen. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? I drink on my way out the door. I always drink a huge thing of water. And then, I mean, from when I get up, I drink water and then I drink my coffee and then I run. I mean, running. I just put my running shoes on and ran. I don't know. I have no clue what started me. I just remember I loved being on my feet and going here. It was more about like going, you know, not being confined in a house or being confined. Like I wasn't allowed to watch TV growing up. Etobicoke, I know where it is. I wasn't allowed to watch TV. We were on the subways by the time we were in first grade. I mean, I didn't have parents taking me on the subway. I was riding the subway myself in Toronto but at least by second grade. First grade. And I was running to the subway station. Of course, there was a Laura Secords there. So I was going to get chocolate, but it was a 2-mile run from my house. So I was running to the subway station to get the chocolate, to run back. And we were always exercising. I mean, that's what we did. I spent 2 months a summer sailing, running, horseback riding. I mean, that's just what I did. I feel like whoever did this. Of course they probably did. Yeah, my nails. These are my nails and they match my toenails. I'm in a matchy thing. So Laura Secord doesn't taste the same. I know, I haven't eaten it in years. But my neighbor and I, Janie, we would run up there. I would jog. I mean, I just jog and ran and jog and ran. And anytime someone said stay home and I was grounded, it's like, well, are you going to exercise? Yeah, I'm going to exercise. So that's what I did. Thank you for the super chat. The fake ones I used were those, well, Gel X, but online they're the SCX, the press-on ones. Those were so good. Before coffee, running makes you have to go. No, I drink my coffee and then go running. I don't have to go. Whatever other people have to do is not the way my body works. So, but most distance runners, distance athletes learn how to carry like I'm not carrying a knapsack up a hill. When I do, you know, climb in London, Ontario, when I climb into altitude, I'll take 23 ounces of water. I don't want to be carrying more. So while I'm driving there for an hour to hit the trailhead, I'll drink water. But I don't want to carry a bunch of water. When I go through Palm Springs, I do carry 2.5 to 3 liters. I always take a liter extra because I've been caught in the desert there. No, they mean something else. I don't have to do either one. I'm good. Yeah, Mexico was a nightmare. No flush toilets. Let's see. Hold on. I want to see this. My 15-year-old asked me last night if I heard of you. I showed her. I watched all your videos. Oh, that's so cute. Tell her hi, little 15-year-old. I once was 15 and running everywhere, all over the place. But yeah, no, it was really interesting. And on TikTok, I mean, I'm really good at holding my pee. I can hold my pee for 5-6 hours in a day. I don't like being forced to stop into reality. I feel like this earth, with their like time, 9 to 5, this and that, it is a paradigm which forces me to stop enjoying the fun in my life and stop doing things and have to focus on what's going on. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't like to be confined in any way, not with my thinking, not with planning. I don't like it. Subsequently, it drives people crazy, but that's how I operate. I haven't even looked at Brian Kohlberger yet. I've got to do that again. But yeah, Lila's having a fun summer. So is Meadow Jane. Look, Meadow Jane and Lila. Lila's such a good big sister. Oh, my kidneys are fine. I don't have a problem with my kidneys. They're fine. I mean, you know, I'm not going in public bathrooms. So until they do something in society, it's designed to fuck up your kidneys. Because usually men don't have a problem going in public bathrooms. I do. Women do. You know, so yeah. I don't know what you guys are fighting on there. Stephen Colbert is a piece of garbage. He's a piece of shit. He's a fucking fake and a fraud, okay? That guy's a piece of colossal shit. Imagine being, now, here's how you know how I hate Stephen Colbert. Does anybody really like him? He was the one doing dances saying, take the vaccine, and doing like a whole opening number. Fuck you, buddy. I don't need to watch your TV to do that. Don't just pee behind a bush. Well, I've done that. I got poison oak doing that for the first time ever this year. Yeah, so it's that. But no, Stephen Colbert, first of all, he's a puppet for the plantation owners because we live on a plantation and you're actually a slave and I'm a slave. Energetically, they enslave us. They try to get us to think in their line of thinking. I choose not to think like them. I don't like that. And what kind of talk show host that's there for entertainment? According to them, I didn't hire this fucking comedian turned serious guy turned liberal piece of shit. And he's a fucking way out there weirdo liberal. Problem with people like that is if you're a fucking talk show host, I don't need to know about your vaccine schedule. Don't utter those words to me because you're trying to program my ass. I don't want to hear it. You're nobody. You're hired by a network whose dick you had to suck and you had to bend over to get your job. I know what you had to do. I know what they make you do. I've been kicked off of network shows. I've been kicked out of networks. I know what you have to do. They throw big money at you and you have to toe the line. They have like 6 suits that come down and the suits look at you. And I've even been told when I was doing live TV, okay, they call me to do a psychic reading on a house. And they tell me as I'm walking in, okay, and they tell me we need it to be really scary. Okay, hold on. The producer, director, we need it to be very scary. So make it like it's very scary. And I'm like, you asked me to read the energy of the house. Like, what if it's not scary? What if it's not scary? So you know what I learned to say instead of arguing with people? Sure, whatever you want. Yeah, babe, whatever. And then I go out and say what I want. I do not. Once that camera's rolling, fuck you. I'll make it the way that I feel it, not the way you want me to do it because you want me to do something because that's your idea of what a psychic is. So, no. But yeah, I've gotten in trouble many times. Are we actually, I have no idea what year it is. I really don't know. I really don't know. I don't eat at Pizza Hut. I'm sorry. Maybe I've had a pizza once at Pizza Hut, but I don't eat pizza. It's not something I eat a lot of. I can eat pizza, but I try not to eat a lot of pizza. Why? It's just plastic dough, right? But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I know. Diddy Talk disappeared. They probably let him out. He's probably roaming around the streets here. Yes, I have overheard the God codes, and there's another word for those codes too. Oh, I can't remember them, but there's like a health code of this code. I had a friend that introduced me to that years ago. Yeah, this retro is molasses. Epstein files, yeah. Oh, Bridget Macron. You know what cracks me up? I don't give a fuck if she's a man or a woman or a fucking whatever, shape-shifting, ugly ass bitch. She was one ugly woman. She is so ugly. She looks like E.T. with a wig on. Just look at her ugly ass face. Here's the problem. I care that she was 39 and her husband was 14. I care that she's a pedophile. And when you're thinking about it, since I don't know what she is, male or female, because I wasn't there when she was born, I haven't seen the birth certificate, I don't even fucking care. I know they trick us. Look at how ugly the royal family is. They are some of the ugliest looking people on the planet. Not all of them, but they're inverted, you know, they're all over the place. Really, really ugly because they're inbred. So if they're inbred, what stops them from inverting in utero with hormones? And better yet, a lot of them will say, oh, it's a thyroid issue and, you know, and blah, 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 like this, all of this bullshit. But when you look at Macron, thank you for that. Thank you for that. When you look at that, why are you not looking at the fact that she is a pedophile? And who is predominantly pedophiles 95% of the time? There are a few women that are cropping up, and there is Ghislaine Maxwell. She's a madam. She's prostituting, pimping the prostitutes. But who loves to rape kids? Men. No offense to the good men who don't. But I'm saying Macron stands to me to be more of a man because she wanted to be with a 14-year-old, 15 and 39. Whatever, pedo. Whatever. And no one talks about that. Like, why isn't Candace talking about that? Like, yes, it's mostly men. So that's why I think she's a man. And she's fucking ugly as shit. Ugly. Like, who's looking at her at a dinner party? Like, who's actually looking at her and going, yeah, that's what we got to do. I hope Candace talks about the pedophilia part of it, right? Thank you for that. Thanks, Danielle. Thank you. Is that she's a pedophile, and it's usually men. So that stands to reason. Candace Owens was sued. Yeah, she's sued, but I've been sued too. That doesn't mean you win. It means somebody can file a lawsuit in your state in any way that they want. I can sue you right now. I can sue 25 people. It's $400 and your skill at writing out the lawsuit. Okay. Anybody can sue anybody. That does not mean that anything's going to happen. Doesn't mean jack shit. I told you with Tracy Twyman's dumbass fucking husband, stupid bitch man, when he sued me and whatever goddamn awful nonsense crap he was saying, when he did that, right, they wanted me to get a lawyer to defend myself. I fucking refused. I'm not doing it. I didn't do anything. Go fuck yourself. Suck my dick and fuck yourself. So what happens then is it doesn't scare me. I'm like, literally, I maybe paid $400 for a consultation. Bobby helped me, John helped me, and I consulted with a lawyer for an hour for $400, wrote down which way I should approach it, and then wrote it out pro se, which you get a lot more latitude because the judge doesn't expect you to know shit. So you can get your point across. This guy's a douchebag because of this, right? So that's what I did. And guess what? They kept telling me, you can get a lawyer pro bono. And I just told this lawyer, what the fuck's wrong with you? I don't want to get a lawyer. You fucking do something. Do something. I'll see you in court. Do something. Guess what? They dropped the case. Yeah, without prejudice, meaning they can't bring it back up. But he was a liar. And the other people spent 16, 17, whatever $1,020 in the first 2 weeks. And that's what they want you to do. I'm not fucking doing that. I will never do that. Perhaps if I was accused of a murder, I would do it. But if I didn't do the murder, I would still get my goddamn point across without that. But would you recommend? I don't recommend you do anything. I know what's for me. I'm not going to court to argue with them about what I have to do. They tried to get me to settle for $5,000. I'm not settling for shit. You can suck my dick that I don't have. I will never do that. So I don't care that, like, when someone sues, so what? Macron has money. His lawyer puts out, it's like $4,000 to file the complaint in DC, right? And then $2,000, I don't know what it is in France, to write the lawsuit. And who cares? What are you going to do? I got all my property tied up. What the fuck are you going to do? What are you going to do? You should tie your property up, though. Anything you have after you've been sued once, tie it up so they can't get it. Because that's what they want. He wanted to get the property, right? And so, no. Just like, no. No. Mm-mm. And I did with Key's case too until the lawyer. Yeah, they try to follow the money, but you're not getting my money. Again, fuck off. No, when I do a reading, I'm doing it from a connection. I'm not saying anything. And I never mentioned this guy, and he practically told on himself. He's like, people think I killed my wife because of your reading. I'm like, that's weird. Excuse me, sir. That's weird because I never said any such thing. I didn't even mention you in the reading. Kind of weird, buddy. Anywho, yeah, it doesn't matter. You're not, you know, you want to be a little bitch. And who in a lawsuit? Who in a lawsuit? I'm not joking you. I wonder if I still have the paperwork. So I had all my paperwork out. Who in a lawsuit brings up the fact that their wife, 6 weeks before she died at age 41, she had an 11-year-old kid. She's fucking 41. She was schizophrenic suddenly. And she voted for Trump. And she was a QAnon follower. Who puts that the fuck in a lawsuit in America? Bro, free speech, free thought. She can vote for a fucking planter if she wants. Oh my God. It was the most obnoxious thing to do to the mother of his child. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Like, wow. Isaac Cappy's friend Tracy Twyman, they were researching the pedophilia and the satanic ritual. Isaac was murdered. I mean, forced himself off a bridge. And the same two people that were with him were with her before she ended up dead. But hey, whatever. Yeah, anyhow. I don't know. Look at Bridget McCrone yourself. You think that's a fucking woman? Do you think you look like that? Just asking. Just asking. I'm a Leo. I'm on the 15th, but I don't celebrate birthdays anymore. Oh. That's the day that we did Keith's celebration of life. He died just before my birthday. So I don't celebrate my birthday. I only celebrate my children. So I do not say happy birthday to myself, and we don't do that. We just support our children. For giving my son COVID vax. Yeah, exactly. What is that about? Oh my God. She might be male, but I don't think she's human. She looks like E.T. with a wig on, right? Remember E.T. put the wig on like that? That's what she looks like. Yes, my next video I think is gonna be on Malcolm. I'm not saying it, I've got to film it. So, oh, happy birthday, 27. That's crazy. Yeah, Keithy, the lawyers were in court. Okay, it's a pedo. It definitely is. The lawyers were in court. These are my teeth, not that one. But these are my birth-born teeth. People hate me. Make up stories, whatever, but thank you. They're chipped up here, though. I chipped them and scraped them and filed them and tried to file them myself. Ugh. But we went to court for Keith. We have one more court date. So the final court date, I will tell you everything. The court date is on August 29th now. I said it was this week, but the judge needs this amount of time to look at the last part of the lawsuit, and that's that, before she makes her decision on what she makes her decision on. So there you go. How do you know which planets are aligned with your birth sign? I don't know what that means. That's a whole astrology lesson. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's August 29th. So I'm just waiting. The lawyers reached out yesterday, and the warehouse. You talk about, are you planning on? Yes, I'm planning on teaching everything there. I have to get my warehouse done because it upsets John. I haven't finished building. I have about a bunch more I got to do, and I had to earn the money. So just so you know, I'm going to say this once and for all. In the midst of my divorce, I took nothing. Obviously, after one of us dies, the other one gets whatever it is. But I didn't take any support. I didn't take any alimony. I have been affording my old house those types of things. Phone bills, car insurance, I continue to pay. Plumbing bills and shit like that. Okay, so I'm paying out over there. Ain't nobody helping me here because they just figure I'm a strong ass bitch. So thank you very much. But anyhow, every day I work here doing readings, I take that money to the warehouse and something will cost like $5,000. So like the front door. Thank you for the super chat. No, I'm seeing super chats. Thank you. So yes, I know everybody thinks I am a sugar mama, but it's the way that it is. I to renovate myself. Anyway, so I work. I'll do 3 readings. That money goes straight over here. Sometimes the construction stops because I can't pay them or I can't do this. So I have to do the shit. That's the shit I have to do. Am I still doing readings? Up my ass, I'm doing readings. All I do is readings. Look at my face, is so tired. Yeah, no, it's yeah, I do readings, but my books are booked up. But in order to gain money, but then, you know, according to our deal, the building can be sold. I think it was 18 months after, I want to say. Something like that. So I'm putting more money into it, and you know who wants to sell it right away? He's like, I want my money. And I'm like, of course you do. I fix it up beautifully. I'm going to post some before and after pictures so you can see the renovation. And of course, oh no, those Bellas, they love to take the money. They love to take the money. They don't like women and they love to take the money. Oh, sorry, I'm joking. Yeah, I'm the only woman in the family. Well, John's mother didn't take money from anybody either. She was pretty strong ass herself. So people took from her, but she didn't take any money. So yeah, anyway, I'm just that way. I got to get it done, but it's her studio. Exactly. Well, John's half owner of it. It's just I put in all the work to redo it. So meaning paid for it all. So it's been a lot of work, like everything, like the door, you know, what do they call those things? Commercial doors with the grates on them, and they're like 20 feet high, so it goes up and down. The day I took over that business, oh no, the website's working. I just blocked it. Sienna. People go, it's not working. I'm like, yes, it is. I'm just not allowing readings right now because my brain is fucked. Anyway. Yeah, rolling gate. The rolling gate broke. Like it practically killed Johnny. Like Johnny was like, is John a carpenter? No, just Johnny, my friend, was a carpenter, and he had his car accident in February, and he's still in the hospital from that, some 5 months later, unfortunately. So, and you know, we had a chain on it, but it had been there for 30 years. We bought the building when I was pregnant with Keith. And when I say we, I obviously was a good subservient little bitch ass housewife who married a man who said, in your old age, this building will be for you. What he really meant is you're dumb and 20 years younger, and I'll leave the building to you. That's what he meant. If you comply. I do not comply. That's how I feel about it. I don't actually know if that was his thinking, but I do not comply. Anyway, that gate thing, it dropped. It dropped and almost killed Johnny, right? It's not funny. Johnny's like, I saw it coming down and got out of the way, right? That gate alone was $7,000. And that was cheap. Not cheap. The cheapest, inexpensive I could find. $7,000. That's like a boob, half a boob of a boob job, or half a boob job. So can I book with you or not? Not. Bye. Not. Anyway, so yeah, that was expensive. And then the front door, that you walk in, when you walk in the front door, that door, like you go in a storefront, you can see like through the door and you walk in, right? And I don't know what to say. Anyway, when you walk in through that door is like $5,900. That's the next thing I'm replacing. $5,900. Yeah. I post when my books are open. It's just, you know, it's a half a boob job for the door. The doors together are a boob job of facelift and ass lift something. Hi, Anthony. You know, whatever. But yeah, it's a lot of work. I work a day and I save up and then I go out. And some months I don't. I'm like, I get down to $90. And that's the truth. And people are like, you have a lot of money. I'm like, yeah, I'm running on credit cards right now. Yeah. So it's difficult. And anybody who started a business knows that. But here's a question for you all. I have a question. So if you have a broken down house, just say house, and you get a divorce and you both own the house. And let's say one of the partners puts money in to fix the house up because they're going to make the house a business. When you sell the house, does that partner get the money they put into the house? Let's say they put in 50,000. Do they get that money back, or does the partner that left it in shambles get the benefits of the 50,000? This is the current argument. I'm just curious what people think. Yes. I'm just curious what people think. Because like it's a lot of money to put in to have somebody say sell it, and they have the legal right to sell it, and you're doing it. It's a lot of money. Like it's a lot of fucking money. Again, it's my facelift, my boob job, a house I could live in instead of renting, or fix up the house, right? It depends on a good judge. Exactly. I can't. Because I can't get divorced because I'd get half of his I can't get divorced because I'd get half of his 401k, or you can't get, well, I got divorced, I got nothing until one of us dies. And then who knows what people do behind the scenes, you know what I mean? I've got all the receipts. I've got every fucking receipt known to mankind. Everything was like outrageously expensive. Let's see, hold on. Probably 50-50. But you get to make more money when you sell it. Yeah, but that's out of my income. So yeah. See, I think it should be the money I got off the top. But hey, if we all yeah, I could claim the expenses. I think I would do that, but I'm hoping that I make the money he wants me to pay him so I don't have to sell the building. He has a certain thing that isn't in the court papers in his mind about how much I need to give him a month, even though we're supposed to split profit. So, and I shouldn't even be talking about this on air, but yeah, this is what I hope. So I hope it brings in the money that I can at least pay him while I work double work over here. No, I got nothing in the divorce unless he dies. And I may not get it then, because who knows what people do with their paperwork behind someone's back until they die, and you never know, right? I mean, that's it. You never know. You never know. It doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, some people say split it. He's under the impression of split it, and that makes me go nuts where I want to slap his face. But what I really want to do is open the warehouse. Yeah, they're greedy. They get scared. My goal is to die before he does, and then make him go through probate court. Anyway, don't worry, the government. Yeah, well, the government's, yeah, it's vicious. I didn't ask for anything. I didn't ask for any money, any bank accounts. Contrary, I was asked for support. I was going to say child support, spousal support, this, that, and the other. And no, I still take care of things though. So, as useless as I am, I think I am useful. You guys are hilarious. No, I didn't lose the court. No, I didn't lose the court battle. I just couldn't keep paying my lawyer money. So I said, since you want me to pay the back taxes and clean up the waste in the building, I might as well create something beautiful, because my brain works like that. Obviously, I didn't have to. But I thought I saw a vision for it. So he went along with it. If it goes, it'll be really good. Let's see, I got spousal support for life and didn't. Yeah, no one gave me nothing. In court, it was really funny because his bitch lawyer, she's like, you're a great manipulator. And I'm like, what, lady? She's like, you're a great manipulator. I'm like, because they see John at 80, 79, 78, 7, whatever he was, however many in 2023, whatever. And they see me and they think that I'm a whatever because I'm younger, but it's not that way. I was 21 when I met him and he was in his 40s, and I stuck there for 3 decades. Hardly a manipulator of anything, right? But yeah, the lawyer was pretty funny. Yeah, she was pretty, I don't know what she was, but she was. That's when I learned this is, the building should be done in 2 months in August. I'm really trying to get the building done by August. I'm trying to get the equipment in for the aerial stuff, but She's got that BBL stink. I have no idea who you're talking about, but I definitely don't have a BBL. No one's ever accused me of that. I got a flat white girl ass. That's it. But yeah, I don't think you're talking about me. Maybe somebody else you're talking about. Yeah, anyway, yeah, a gold digger, especially when I got called gold digger. Yeah, this family should look in the mirror, especially that bitch daughter of his. But nonetheless, I mean, whatever. What is a BBL? It is when they stick fat in your, let's see, with John. I don't even care. I can't wait to get the warehouse done because it's a healing place and it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, well, that's going to be a problem in the court, isn't it? Yeah, that's okay. She could end up dying first. Whatever. Maybe she'll get hit by a bus. I don't know. I have no clue what happens, but yeah. Oh God, I got to stop. Yeah, I know. He's an octogenarian gold digger. Octogenarian. Yeah, I can't say that word. Yeah, it's just funny. It's just funny, isn't it? Timmins, Ontario. Yeah, I don't have a BBL. Whoever said I have a stinky BBL, I can't imagine you were talking about me because I would never put fat in my ass. I was a child of the 70s. I didn't want an ass. I don't want to be thick. I don't want an ass. I don't want curves. I don't mind boobs, but I don't want curves. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry. I'm cracking up. Yeah, I know when old men date young women, they're in fact stealing the youth and possibly hiding behind your energy while blaming you for being a fucking gold digger when they're the ones. Why aren't you dating a bitch your own age, bitch? Date a bitch your own age. Why you gotta fucking date me? Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, wait. I never do a bikini wax on anyone. You don't know where those coochies have been. Oh. I just gagged in my, threw up. Yeah, you don't know where people have been. You really don't. But yeah, I don't want a BBL. Who wants a fat ass? Like, people are like, you look thick. I'm like, say that to me again and I will fuck you up. I don't know why they like the word thick. You see how weird it is in our society? They like skinny and now they like thick. And next it'll be like, I mean, look at Kim Kardashian. Those people set the standards. They don't even have their own faces. You know what I mean? They don't even have their own faces. I like 70s body. No, it's not a compliment. If you don't like it, it's not a compliment. Anybody calling you thick is calling me fat. That's what I hear. Thick is fat. I don't want to be thick. I don't care if you like thick. I don't want to be thick. I'm sorry. I don't think it's a fucking compliment. I think you're insulting me. And you shouldn't be commenting on my body, thick or not thick, right? You shouldn't be saying it. Like when a guy says, oh, you're thick or this and that, I'm like, you're a fucking asshole. You're a fucking asshole. I mean, shut up, you ugly bastard. Like what? I just like an athletic body, and I'm a bit 40s body. I have a 40s shape, so that's my shape. But like, why are you saying skinny boys don't like being called skinny? Go up to a young man and say, you're so thin, and watch him lose his mind and start shooting up steroids. That's what happens in our society because people don't understand what they're saying. You could say, you look so healthy and happy and things like that don't describe body parts. But when you start fucking saying you got thick thighs, you're a motherfucker. Yeah, right? Horrified by big asses. Oh my God, right? Wait, when they comment on your looks, just comment on their hairline, you bald motherfucker. Yeah. It's just funny. It's every generation goes through a different thing. And it's a shame that people can't I'm trying really hard just to accept myself for myself. Meaning the way I look, it's been torturous to live in my skin, as all of you had the same thing. You watch TV, you watch this, you watch that, and you never fit in. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, I don't think I look like a dude, but you know, whatever. The beautiful thing about my life is I filmed myself giving birth to Keith. So you can actually see my son coming out down through the vaginal canal into the world because my birth mother was filming it. So you can see it. You can see the baby coming out, feet first. I have that on video. I have a beautiful vagina giving birth. I know that pisses people off when you say it like that. Oh, thank you, Roscoe Sings. Thank you for that. Oh, I had natural births both time, home births. I got it all on film. So when anybody says it, I mean, like when Keith was little and said something about his birth, I said, do you want to see your birth? I put the video on and he was like, why are you hurting me? I'm like, hurting you? I said, I'm not hurting you. You're hurting me. And it was just funny. He was like, oh my God. Anyway, I show that video. So I got that video on my hard drive on my computer. Yeah, my birth mother filmed it. No, she died at 59. She was my age when she died years ago. She'd be 80 now. So she died at 59. But yeah, so I mean, we filmed it. So anytime anybody says that, I'm like, I literally have proof of the kid coming out of my hoochie. And it's not your hoochie, it's your womb down the vaginal canal, which is the tunnel of light into the voices. So it's there, you know. Yeah, she was 59. She came in from running, and because I learned what it really I called them that. Can't even say that word now. Yeah, well, we're portals. We're portals for babies. So I literally show that. I don't know. She had a heart attack. So she came in from running and she felt tired. She sat on the chair and she died immediately. Fabulous. I think it had to have been a heart attack though, because the night before I was on the floor telling Jason to go to Ralph's and get me aspirin because I was having a heart attack. So that's what I was doing. Yeah, Cranbrook's where I met my birth mom, the first time, because she lived in Kimberly. So yeah, I don't think, you know what, any surgery messes up your spiritual meridians and your chakras because you're cutting into the meridian line. Do you know what I mean? Anyone, look at that. She needs a putty knife. I don't, who are you? Do you know how to have anything better? Are you jealous or are you just like an angry weirdo? Let's see. Hilarious. The comment is no longer visible. It's just funny. They comment. Yeah. Well, my mom came in from running. She was a hiker. They climbed up on the side of mountains, and her and her husband, not my birth father. We didn't know who he was till after everybody died. And then I did Ancestry. You guys, stop with that. Oh my God. Anyway, you know what's funny? That's an interesting comment when somebody says, it looks like she's been violated many times. When you say that, are you actually blaming the victim, or do you not have any, I am a hiker, or hard drive of the many hard drives on my desk, or do you not have any like common sense that if somebody looks like they've been violated, the word is violated, and therefore it is a brutality? So why would you say that to somebody as if it's their fault? It wouldn't be their fault. So it's interesting. Oh my God, that's a long story how I found my birth. I know they've been violated, so that's a crime, right? I'm like, you're not going to affect me. I don't care what you say. You know what? I don't care what you say. Yeah, well, you don't wish you're adopted, but because they're a douchebag. Oh, yeah, Kootenai girls, exactly. Yeah, it's like, yeah, no, when you say it looks like she's been violated, you're saying that if the person was, raped in childhood and then raped as an adult, that they look like it. Well, I'm sorry, is there a problem with that? Is there a fucking problem with that? I mean, if you've been in a fire and your skin gets burned, you look like that as well. I mean, what? I can't understand. I'm just like, wow, it's amazing. I mean, Michael Jackson had burns on his scalp. Yeah, they're a bully. There you go. Absolutely. Oh, I know, right? They can never affect me. The beauty, and everybody has to do it, is you literally, no, my birth father died, and I'll tell you, he's been seen in hell. um, I always stick together with women, but no, thank you for that, Jennifer. Aw. Thank you. I never seem to catch you anymore. Oh, thanks, Jennifer, so much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Jennifer's always so generous. Everybody's generous who donates on here. Thank you. When you say Taos, New Mexico, I always think you say tacos in New Mexico. I'm like, ooh, tacos. Richard, I mean, don't you look like you've been burned? I mean, Ozzy looked like he had Parkinson's. Are we going to mock him? I'm just asking. Like, I'm really fucking asking. Like, is that what you do? You look like you've got Parkinson's, so we mock him? Is that what you're doing on here? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's wrong with you people? Right? I don't get it. I don't understand. Anyway, yeah, I know. I thought it was tacos in New Mexico, but it's Tao, New Mexico. So it's hilarious. I've been said, oh God, Malcolm. Oh, yeah, Malcolm. I thought you meant Malcolm X for a second. I'm like, wait, who are we talking about? Yeah, I don't believe Malcolm Jamal Warner was a natural cause of drowning death at all, but I will be doing a video on it. Oh, baby kittens are so cute. I love Ozzy. I'm sorry. I have my pictures from behind the scenes. Luckily, I'll tell you this, amazingly so. Amazing. I'm sorry. I really liked Ozzy, and he worked really hard behind the scenes. Like, when you see how a rock star lives behind the scenes, I'm not talking about in their house or what they buy or all of that. I'm talking about, my kids are very proud. Thank you very much. I'm talking about how they go on stage and back. John was reminding me we were at Ozzy's birthday at, oh my God, the Forum, whichever birthday it was. Yeah, it's really interesting. But I was privy to go a little bit behind the scenes with that. So it was really, it was interesting to really understand what happens. It's a job for them, and it is a huge undertaking. Like, it's a huge undertaking. And when they get going now, oh, Tallulah is sleeping on the couch. When they get going, it's a huge, when they get famous, it's a huge undertaking. So yes, Detroit, you were 18. How cool. In 71. So great. Yeah, 81 was the first time I saw, right just before Randy died. 1981, Maple Leaf Gardens. Yes, I think someone killed Obama's chef as well. Thank you for that prayer. Thank you. But anyway, literally, I think Ozzy, I mean, fantastic musician. 81, you were 7. Yeah, I was older. I ran away from home at 14, 1980, turning into 81, and then, of course, went to Maple Leaf Gardens. But let's see, hold on. Yeah, well, this guy on here, Pizzagate Israel, yes. Pizzagate Israel, as opposed to the country of Israel. Is real, not Israel. Yeah, no, I don't believe Malcolm drowned. I don't believe Obama's, they're just, whatever. They're whatever they are. Murderers, they're being murdered, right? So, yeah, I don't, after listening to Spencer Pratt, I'm going to call out Spencer Pratt here in Los Angeles, because amazing job of catching Gavin Newsom taking the money that they said on camera in front of all of you all, Live Aid, with all those musicians in Live Aid, all of those musicians, telling them the money was going straight to the people, and it hasn't gone to anybody. They can't get the permits. They're jumping through hoops. It hasn't gone, but it did go to a charity, a sub-charity Yes, Bashar, I think he's Canadian too. He's what's his name's cousin? The one that sang about the babysitter from the 50s. Oh God. Anyway, I just went out of my boom out. But Spencer Pratt literally proved that Gavin Newsom's shell company took the money. Okay? Took the money. What the hell is wrong with you, Gavin Newsom? Like, seriously, I can't. There's people with, I have many friends who lost their homes. One of the best known one being Estelle, burnt to the fucking ground. All of her neighbors, her beautiful street, and this fucktard, including Spencer Pratt's house. Like, what? He deserves to lose his house, and Gavin Newsom should put the homeless over there because that's his fucking idea? What has he done with the $250 billion? I say this every time. I say this until I'm like brain dead. And they make fun of Spencer Pratt, but nobody out of all of those music celebrities, Lady Gaga, Sting, whoever else, I don't really know who was there. Out of all of those people that sang for Fire Aid, why isn't any of those musicians standing up and getting in Newsom's face? I don't understand. Why would you perform for people to donate and not question what you're doing? I'm not working for you to take my money and fuck it up with somebody when it's for the fire people. Oh, because they lie. They bait ballots and everything. You know that. They lie all the time. They lie. Yeah, Gavin Newsom, I mean, he's got so much Bro cream in his hair, you just want to punch him in the face. I don't understand. Where are all those musicians? Why don't you come up and say, I didn't perform here for free to do this, to have you rip the money off, you fucking fuck. Altadena, I mean, those people, Altadena, the Palisades, and then into Malibu, all of those people deserve to have their property rebuilt. And if it's $150 million, that money needs to be allocated to each neighborhood, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, and help clear it and start building for foundations for people whose insurance weren't there. I mean, Altadena is old family wealth, like meaning generational wealth. You have a lot of Black people that live there, and they just literally, no, I don't feel Keith has come back here. They literally take the money and then they just want to buy those people out. Now, if you're in those people's position, you need money to live on. And some of them are 70, 60, 70, and 80, and they don't want to go do this and do that. And that, you know, I mean, come on. Thank you for that. I'm missing 2 weeks. He created a first success. Oh, well, that's what happened to him. Okay, I'll look that guy up. That's what happened to him. He created something the government couldn't fucking rape. And so therefore he disappeared. Yeah, no, they lost everything. They lost everything. And you have these musicians. Is Newsom gay? I can't imagine he isn't. Oh, I'm sorry. And not in a good way. I mean, incest, gay, all of it. He's just such a fuck. But here's the thing. Why aren't those musicians speaking up? Don't they have, I mean, they want us to listen to their music about their charities, which they're going to donate. Who owns the charity they're donating to? Newsom went and opened up a charity, and then he scrubbed the Wayback app, the Wayback machine where they archive websites. He literally scrubbed that so that it removed his name. Okay? He is a fucking, I can't with him. But the musicians, they put their time and money allegedly for free. So why aren't they doing what they're doing? Like, why aren't they going over there and saying, bro, I, charge this for tickets. Excuse me. Why don't you fucking give the money to the people? Just curious. So it's fun. Hi, gays out there. We are, wait, where you are. Hi. I don't know what that means. Newsom taught by Pelosi. Yeah, no, it's disgusting. People are without houses. They don't, forget that. They don't have toilets. They don't have their documents. They put all their money into their property and beautifying it and all their stuff. And this fucking man who lives in a $9 million mansion on a public servant, elderly people, Altadena is predominantly older families that have lived there, and lovely families. Okay, lovely. I love Altadena. Carousing around that. There's a Canadian on there. But how does he get away with it? Right? Oh, the little girl killed in Lake George by her father. Yeah. Whatever, bro. I don't even know what to say. My brain can't understand why you would hurt your daughter because you're in debt. I don't like be in debt but love your daughter. I have no words for that one. Maybe Gavin is on the list. You think? Him and Woody Allen be real close. I mean, right? I don't know what to say. It's very unfortunate. Yes, it's definitely a land grab. But Spencer Pratt is really good. He's saying it's like his parents' house and his house. He's doing the right thing. And he's very, I mean, I got to see what sign he is. He loves his crystals. And the first thing he looked for was to go find his crystals after his house burnt down. I'm afraid I'm that person. I'm afraid I'm looking for that shit. I'm looking to see if my crystals lived. And of course, they're rocks. They're going to live. And no, they're not evil. They're rocks. So but I think, is it always a Leo? Okay, Leos are getting killed left, right, and center. I'm sorry. They are. Let me see. Somebody, I did a TV show with a couple of the people on the hills, but I can't remember. Oh, wait, did Spencer have a sister that was on that show, or was that actually Heidi I was talking to on the show? I don't know. It's years ago. I can remember waiting outside, going to Santa Monica, going up to film in the house, and then leaving. And I don't even know what show it was for. That's how many shows that people did. Okay. Spencer Pratt natal chart. Let's look because he's on point. He looks like he has cancer, not the disease, the sign. Oh, he's the day before me. He's 8/14. So he's 8/14, which is great. That makes sense. He is moon in Scorpio. Newsom's in trouble. Yes, okay, then it was a sister I was talking to on the show. That's what I thought. I thought it was a sister. We were talking about crystals. In fact, I brought crystals for the show and we were talking about it. He's always loved his crystals. He's got a Capricorn ascendant, and that's very, are you related to the Bella twins? No. No, our Bella name is our Bella name. I don't know if they were born Bellas or not, but I married into a family with that last name. Much to the demise of the family. Yeah, that's right. They're like, not her. She's not marrying in. We don't like her. Guess what? Married in, stayed there for almost 40 years. Still there. Still got the name. Deal with it. Okay, so anyway. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay, he's a birth path 7 spiritual, and he's a water pig. Keith was a metal pig. I like pigs. They're pretty good. Stephanie, I think it was Stephanie I was talking to on the show. I forget what show. The dark-haired guy was on it too. I don't know. I didn't watch that show that he was on, so I can't remember. But whatever. As psychic types, we get hired, we drive, we go in. I don't know half the shit I do. Remember half of it. Anyway, and I don't even know what network it was on or for what reason. It might have been on an episode of that. I don't even know. But anyway, he is a Scorpio moon and he's a Cap rising. Mars is 0 degrees Leo, 51 seconds, coming up on the sun. Venus is retrograde. That's great. That's actually good. His marriage. Scorpio moon in the 10th. Finding out the deception underneath the current, right? He's doing it. And he's got Uranus and Pluto conjuncting. I think they're in Libra. I'm trying to read this. And Neptune in the 12th. So there's a spiritual component. He believes certain things are right. MTV was a channel. Yeah, I filmed wherever, whenever, whatever. This is actually really good. I'm glad that he's doing it. Newsom's a Libra. Let's see if Gavin Newsom has a rising sign. His rising sign. I'm Gavin Newsom. My rising sign is Brillo cream. You got to be really old to know that reference. You got to be really old. Yeah. Water pig, metal pig. That's Chinese astrology. Pigs are good. Water is one thing. Metal is mercurial. Water is feeling, Yes, Mercury does go direct on the 11th. Thank the fucking Lord, because I can't even. Water pig. Water pig. Okay, Gavin Newsom natal chart. Do we want to guess the rising sign? I can't. I can't stop. Gavin Christopher Newsom. You just want to give the fucker a wedgie. You just want to grab his underpants, which I know he doesn't wear them, and just fucking like this. He's that bitch in the gym. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay, I'll stop. Oh my God, of course. Okay, so his ascendant, all right. Okay, yeah, he might get into office because he's got Regulus. Oh, in his first house. Please don't vote for this fucker. Like, just really don't vote. Gavin Christopher Robin. I can't. I just can't. He's a Libra sun. Also, he's a Capricorn moon, right? I know you think he was a slimy Scorpio, like in the slimiest sense. He's got Venus in Virgo. Oh, wait, let's see. Pluto in Virgo. Oh, God. He's got all that. His wife's his dictator. Oh, my God. I know what it is. Bondage. And he's one of those guys that likes to watch. He's all tied up. He's gagged. He's in a chair. He's got the ball gag on. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Metal monkey. That's what Jason is a metal monkey. I'm a fire horse. Lila and Meadow are, you don't trust Spencer? You should. He likes crystals. He's not wrong. Everything Spencer is saying is 100% accurate. Everything he's saying. They literally did not fill up the Santa Ynez water reservoir because they said it had a crack in the bottom. We're not drinking the water, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I like fire dragon. I'm a dragon rising. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They didn't fill that up, and he fucking knew that. They don't take care of the national parks. They just want to take your money. Gavin Christopher is a slimy name. Oh God, I just can't stop. It's Spencer is one, whether you like him or not, his vernacular is straight up, straightforward, and he's telling the fucking truth. Like, I live here. He's telling the truth. He's literally telling the truth. They did nothing to stop those fires. And it's a concerted effort to get to Agenda 2030 in order to do smart cities. Yeah, he's a cuck. This is exactly what he is. Bitch, man. Okay, I'll stop. I can't help it. You can't burn houses down like that and sit there and act like you're like a good person. You're not. He knows. Don't take the job if you can't do it. Don't take the job. No, the reservoir was empty and they did nothing. Okay, just like Paradise, just like Maui, they did nothing. They did nothing. And the government is playing with people's lives. And it's not up for us. We all have to change. Maui, California. Gavin Newsom is the American psycho. Yes, he is. He's got a 12th house Pluto, and that's super interesting because that can put you in jail in this life. But Venus is conjunct it, so he makes friends with his jailers, basically. Saturn is in his 7th. Yeah, he ain't liking that marriage. I don't care what you say. I don't care. I don't care. He's not. Moon is in the 4th. That's pretty psychic in Capricorn, but conflicting. Neptune in the 3rd. He's his cousin's mother's brother's second wife, cousin, baby mama. That's who he is. And his Mercury is in the 2nd, coming up on the 3rd, coming up to Neptune. So he's playing off a script. Yeah, no, they're stealing from fire victims. What people have to recognize, and I really, and my mouth is getting dry. Again, I do this every night. It's terrible. What we really have to recognize, you, me, everybody, okay? Everybody, okay? Every single person, you have to recognize that when you vote, you're voting for A or B, black or white, blue or red, green or pink. And you're being taught that you need to do that to make things right. What needs to happen is you need to recognize your power and to completely not participate in it. And if everybody stopped participating and literally stormed the bank and took their money back, hi Dawn, and took their money back, right? It's like Coke or Pepsi. I know. Why don't you take your money back out of the banks from his foundation? Like, you know, gay dad here needing a gay son. Don't know what that means, Michael, but I'm out of the loop. But anyway, you literally need to understand that you were not born to listen to that. That vibration is designed to harness your energy like a football game, right or left, to harness your energy so they can feed off of it. Okay, they feed off of your energy. So the American citizens and citizens all over the world actually have to stand up in uniform and unison and stand and throw every single one of these people out. We do not need to be run by them. And people go, well, what about the roads? Okay, besides the bullet train that doesn't exist, that's been 20 billion or 2 billion or 500 million or whatever it is, you need to literally stand up and say, I don't do that. And we all act collectively have to stop listening to the government, because I know, and I know spiritually speaking, I did not come here to listen to white men or half white men or white ladies in the office tell me how to live my life and overtax me so I can't get free. That's not what I'm here to do. So that's not the game I play. I'm not here to go into the school system to learn what you want me to learn. I can read and write, but they even changed the diction of how you speak. So the words mean something different every generation. And it's like, just, yeah, I mean, so they change it. So even if you go to school, they change the meaning of it. Like, I just want you to go back and understand. Hold on a second. All right, let's see. There. Just go back and look at Richard Nixon on the phone talking to the shuttle, which was a bunch of tinfoil out in the desert. And you know who told me that? My father-in-law. John's dad told me that years ago. There's no way Richard Nixon was talking to the people in space. They lie. They lie in order to control and contain us and in order to extract money. Happy birthday. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. I mean, are you telling me they flew in that? Did they really? Did they really? Like, I really want to, I mean, it's a fucking joke. Do not listen to the government. Do not listen to them. They're not going to help you and they don't care. Live your life. Do you. Don't worry about paying triple taxes, voting over here. What if the world's not better? Don't worry about that. Live your life in spite of them and don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. It doesn't matter what they say. Be a good person, help people, and don't listen to them. They're crazy. I mean, it's insanity. It's crazy what goes on. But they did find out that Obama stole someone's birth certificate. I think I read that this week. Now, are they lying or is that truthful, right? Like, ultimately, you know, the Real ID, unfortunately, I did that because I had to get a new driver's license at the time. So I don't know. I have to read up what the controversy is. It doesn't matter what you say I am. If you raise the price of gas, I'll save my money and I'll drive more anyway. If you tell me, like during COVID, I can't go out. I went out every day, got my hair and nails done, went for dinner. Our friends opened their restaurants. Our hairdressers did the hair. Nobody was crying the bullshit that all the scared babies were. I got in fights out there with people. This is what we did. This is what we did. We did not stay in. We just kept telling people to fuck off and do whatever. And for those, other people got their fake cards so they can continue. You do not have to listen to the government. You do not have to listen to them. You don't. You don't. And this is coming from a kid that left school in the 9th grade. Like I never got past the 9th grade. I didn't listen to them. To sit there and do that, my brain energy wouldn't sit there and for 8 hours a day. What are you teaching me? I mean, you're teaching me some things, yes, reading and writing, but aside from that, like, what am I staying there for 12 years for? Unless it's a concentration camp. I don't want to be in a concentration camp. So, you know, well, I guess it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't, but it does when you're president, because when you say you're born here and you lied about it and you're president, I guess maybe you lie about everything. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. We didn't say, wait, we didn't stay in, didn't get our, yeah, exactly. Or pay, oh, yeah, or pay for fake cards. That's good. Some people I know paid for fake cards. It's just that you can get around the government. You do not have to do it. You do not have to do it. So the pandemic happened after collective few shut down the Canadian railway. Oh, listen, the Canadian, my cousins couldn't come to Keith's funeral. And it wasn't until we went back in 2023 of August, they only opened the borders for non-vaccinated people in May of 2023. So Keith's favorite cousins couldn't come to his funeral because nobody was vaccinated. They couldn't come. And, you know, I don't know what to say. And then, let's see, never wore a mask. Yeah, and cuss people out. I cuss them out anyway. But yeah, so it's craziness. Craziness. It's, let's see, that's obsidian. Obsidian breaks bad energy. Yes, I know. I'm saying that's just funny. Barry wasn't born in Kenya. They are not claiming him. He's from a spaceship, the same spaceship that Nixon was talking to on the moon. That's where he came from. I just want to question people. Like, I want to go to NASA and say, can you show me how the rotary dial phone worked to talk to the moon? Because my cell phone will not connect when I'm leaving my driveway. Just asking. Oh, my birthday's not for a couple of weeks, but thank you. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. I'm assuming you mean Trump allowed back into the country because of his criminal record? Which country? He's in this country, but what country are you talking about? Because I don't know. Which country? Yeah, I didn't really care for Hulk Hogan, but I mean, he was 71, Ozzy was 76. Like, you're not really going to live past that. So, like, you're out of here. Free, gone. Bye. Peace out. Peace out, y'all. Yeah, Switzerland. I know. Yeah, I know. He went to Scotland. I thought he went to Switzerland. Oh, what sign? Trump is a Gemini. I think he's got a Sag moon. That's what makes you want to shut his mouth. And he's definitely a Leo rising. We have the same degree in Leo rising. Don't hate over here. Don't hate. Don't hate a 29-degree Leo rising. He's different seconds, but we're both 29 Leo rising. That's his hair issue. Yeah. Yeah, he is a Gemini. Yeah, no, he's the same rising. But, you know, I don't know what to say. I'm not apologizing for my signs. Y'all can fuck off if you don't like it. Oh, Ox is, yeah, 97. 97. Yeah. Hold on. For you, don't tell yourself you're strong and healthy. I don't know who TJ is or what they said, but I agree with you, Lori. Tell them that. Too much estrogen. Who, Trump? Or who are we talking about now? I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. Yeah, most people actually think they have to live in servitude like the good, slave they are on the plantation earth. But if you shoot me, you're just doing me a favor. You can't catch me once you kill me. In other words, I'm free. So I don't have to follow you. I don't have to do what you want me to do. How do you identify it stones? I don't know what that is, I think. All my friends are Leos. Yeah, so are mine. Let's see. Hold on. How many rotary phones does NASA own? Well, not now, but Nixon in 69, was that when they said it was? Called on a dial phone to the moon. Okay. Okay. Sure he did. Sure he did. Okay. Yeah, I believe that, like I believe that I have a unicorn tail. No, they didn't want to. Don't ever think the government wants to inspire you. That would be the wrong wording. The government wants to entrap you and take your money. They should learn how to make their own fucking money and not want to be in control of us. It's real. I don't even know what to say. It's real crazy. It's real crazy. You can't win or fight against people who have nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose. There's not a single thing I have to lose. I don't fucking care. So, oh my God. So on TikTok, you got to go read these comments. This lady is like, I wish you'd stop letting people know where you're hiking. Bitch, I'm not letting anyone know where I'm hiking. She goes, you could have an accident. And I'm like, I could find your address and that could be the accident that you have. Like, what is with that? Just shut the fuck up. What is with people? I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared. So no matter what, I am not scared. I don't care what you say, what you do. Do it then. If voting mattered, it would be illegal. Good point. Good point. Yes, my next video is going to be on Malcolm. Yeah, no, they threaten me all the time. I got chased on some trails with people who knew. They send them out, though. The Illuminati sends them out, whatever you want to call them, the beast system people, the Satanists, the garden variety, fucktards on earth. I still don't care. I stand in your face. You think you're going to do something? I think I'm going to do something. I got as much chance as you got. So, yeah, anyway. Malcolm Jamal Warner died, but I'm going to do the baby eaters. I know, right? I'm too old for them to eat, so they're not interested in that. They're not interested in me. Do you have, yes, Faraday bag? Yes. Okay, so let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, God, I'm tired. I have to talk to my computer guy because God knows I haven't spent enough time on the phone with him today since like 7 this morning, since before I went out running and then when I came back and then, oh my God. Yes. Okay. So I want you guys please to understand, I have to connect with all the readings. When I got hacked last month, some of my readings got double booked on the calendar because Paul forgot, he's Gemini, he forgot to push a button for something, I don't know what. Anyway, it double booked, it triple booked like on Monday and Tuesday and a couple of days in September. So those people, I'm going to have to rebook them over here. Yeah, no, I got my whole website got attacked by a TikTok China account, like the China virus. He was right about that, just saying. But anyway, my website, I literally had to redo the whole thing and we had to get security and it was gone for like, I believe in Bigfoot. It was gone. But anyway, when Paul put Tallulah's right over there. When Paul put up the calendar to open it up, he forgot to put something and then it booked like 6 readings in one day. No, cannot do that. So, Bigfoot is from a different dimension. So I'm going to open more time. You'll have to check back. I'm probably going to have to open for October. And that's all I can tell you. And that's it. And I do it the best I can do. And if I haven't gotten to you, I'm getting to you. I refunded a bunch of money to people because I took so long. As I said, if you ask me, if you say to me, it's taking so long, when am I getting it? I'm excited. That gives me anxiety. And so I just give you your money back. That's what happens. And then even if you don't say something, I just have to do that because I can't handle it. That's me. I'm one person and people say, why don't you get help? Because it's psychic business. It's different. So meaning you have to explain it to people and I don't have the energy. It comes out of my free time and I'm not willing to give it up. I'm not willing to give up my free time. That is also part of the problem. So there's that. I have a clan of Bigfoots. I like the Bigfoots. Yeah, does Bigfoot say? Yeah, Bigfoot can come through. It's a dimensional. It's a doorway from another energy frequency. So, and I wanted to bring that up too. This is the last thing I'm going to say because these live streams are just weird. I should have a point, but you know, it's vacuous up here. So when people say you don't need to talk back to a troll. A lot of time what trolls are saying when they say something to you, you don't have to yell, you don't have to like gouge your eyes out, you don't have to do any of that. But a lot of times when they say something shitty to you, right, you should reverberate the energy back to them. They should not be allowed to put that on you. So I always am going to quit back, and that's just what I'm going to do. Like, I'm not going to say nothing, and it doesn't mean, first of all, when people say it's low vibration, it can be a low frequency, but the person saying it has a low vibration. Me responding to a shitty comment is not a me problem, it's a them problem. And so that energy needs to go back on them. You don't have to go fucking nutty on them. You know, you don't have to like bring out a hammer, a sledgehammer. Whap! You don't need to do that. But if somebody says, you know, you ugly bitch, this and that, you should turn it around and go, do you look in the mirror? Are you ugly? Huh, I think you're ugly. You should absolutely flip it back because they're trying to throw it at you. You can keep your presence, you can keep your peace. But a lot of people like to shut you up by saying that it's a low vibration, and that's always been offensive to me. It's as offensive as saying somebody is special. Both of those things are equally offensive. So you just are who you are, and if that's how I choose to respond, I'm free to choose the way I want to respond, whether anybody agrees with it or not. Excuse me. So you want to be funny, I can be hilarious, bitch. But yeah, I'm free to respond, whether you agree with it, whether you think it's a waste of my breath, whether you think whatever, it doesn't matter. You too are free to respond. I understand the saying you shouldn't respond, but I don't like it when people think they can say something and they get to walk away. So I don't like it. I'm always going to comment back. I mean, unless you're a 5-year-old, you know, or a meth head. I'm not commenting to a meth head. I'm not going to do that. But it doesn't mean it lowers your vibration. It means you say and you push that energy back. So, right, that's what they want you to do. Don't speak back. Turn the other cheek. Ignore it. Just don't deal with it. No, I'm going to say it publicly, and I'm going to say it out loud. And I'm going to say it to you. Then you can hold it, and you can do what you want to do. You do you, boo. You do it. That's it. It's going back. Yeah, I don't absorb the energy, but I'm going to bring it up. Like the lady that said to me, you know, you should watch where you go hiking because you might have an accident. I'm like, you should watch where you live because people can find it and you might have an accident. I mean, you know, I'm going to say it back. You're not putting that on me. I'm putting it on you. So no, I always respond. You don't get to one-up me just because you're behind a computer. I'm always going to put it out there so that energy goes back. Obviously, I don't, let's see, you could take that as a piece of, it was a threat. That was a threat when she said, I took that as a threat. But she doesn't scare me because I'm not scared of anybody. I've run into people in the middle of the night on the side of a mountain where I'm 5 hours from anybody being around me. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I've run into people. I've run into people who specifically tried to intimidate me. You're not going to intimidate me. 2 o'clock in the morning, pitch black. You're not going to do it. I don't care what you do. I'm going to do me and you're going to do you. You don't make me afraid. That's it. I'm not afraid. Yeah. Project the accident back to them. That's right. Because they want to put that on me. That's a form of spell casting what they're doing. I'm going to give it back to you. It's going back to you, the person who sent it, not you over here, because you didn't do that. But yeah, no, whatever you do, I do it back. I do it in public. I do it at restaurants. I do it in courts. I don't care. You say this, I'm saying that. You don't get to fucking do that. You're not better than me where I don't get to fucking say something. You're not above me. No one's above anybody. You open the door, I'll shut it, and I'll make sure your fingers bleed from getting caught in the corners. Oh, you guys, I get, oh my God, yeah. Oh my God. All right, you guys, I've got to go. I'm really trying to catch up. I know no one believes me at this point. I'm just, by Christmas, I should have everything. I should have the astrology book out. I should be doing the live streamings on Rumble and all of that. It should be done. that stuff. I may have some interesting updates on some stuff I'm doing, but I don't know about it yet till I find out about it. And there's no way I'm saying it out loud. I don't need all the little spellcasters going, fail, fail. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. You guys are so great. We have Keith's anniversary on, it's hard enough to get a book out, let alone an audio book. Oh God. We have Keith's anniversary of his death on Tuesday. So I work in the morning and then I go and I celebrate his life anytime I can. There's that. So his friends' moms will be coming with me, and that's a good thing. And Tulip. Yeah, I was just looking at videos of Tulip. So cute. Little Tulip on the front lawn meowing. Tallulah looked at the computer and was like, where's the cat? And it was Tulip. Yeah. So anyway, you guys are great. The support is great. Don't let people make you feel like you have to be quiet, and that's been totally taken to take your power away. Don't do that. You're allowed to stand up for yourself. You don't have to like jump like a wombat on them and, you know, pop, pop, pop like this, but you're allowed to say something. People don't get to say shitty things. You are allowed to respond, and it does not make your vibration lower by responding. I mean, the manner in which you hold yourself is the manner in which you hold yourself. Your response, you're allowed to respond. There's nothing wrong with you, of course. I mean, if it's a meth head person, Breaking Bad, you don't got to respond, obviously, because they're on meth. That's what they are. But yeah, don't let them tell you otherwise. Always stand up for yourself. Always. Always, always. Let us celebrate Leo rising. Let us. Lettuce. I like lettuce. All right. Bye, you guys. Mwah. I ate so much popcorn, my mouth is dry. Yeah, at work, always stand back and say, are you okay? Do you talk that way to people in your family? Is that a nice thing to say? Is that a cool thing to say? Boy, that's not very nice. Say it right to them, or just say, are you okay? Or did you mean to say that? Because it was pretty fucking insulting. So you meant to be insulting? Just say that and watch them shiver, because they don't, because we're taught not to fight back. Yeah, sometimes you go out and you just take a kitchen knife and flatten their tires. I mean, there's that too. Sorry. Old habits die hard. Okay. Bye, you guys. Oh, bye, you guys. Thank you for everything. Bye, guys, people, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Bye. I'm trying to turn this off without